Oh, is this like... Okay, oh, this is... Actually, I love this intro. This is really nice with all these chessboards. It's a really nice, creative, like, intro. Really nice video. Okay, so who is this dude? I've never even heard of this dude. Oh, is this who the Petrov is named after? But it's spelled Petrov. It's Petroff. It's not spelled Petrov. Oh, is the opening named after this dude? I actually didn't know that. Okay. It's named after him? Okay. What a papega. I don't even know the history of chess. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and so this is the other thing. Like when you look at the game of chess, like chess is one of those things where it was like chess is reversed. So in most games, like I guess like League and other things, like NA is just not very good. But in like most other games, it's like NA NA isn't good now. But in chess, NA was dog what, and now NA is kind of the best, which is just a very weird dynamic. For now, China's gonna pass NA eventually. Okay. Oh, tours. Oh, right. Sorry. Let me move my cam. Let me move my cam over here, I guess. Okay. Win trading. Oh, Staunton, very good chess player, by the way. Okay, this guy I've heard of, but I don't remember who he was. This von der Lasse. I've seen the name, but I don't really know much about him. And finally, NA. This guy was a boss. Probably the greatest chess player, one of the greatest chess players in history. Paul Morphy, first American world champion, basically. Oh my gosh, holy, this guy is 61 years old and he's still like playing chess. Did people even live to be 60 in the 1850s? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Like, I mean, living to be 61 in 1855, isn't that that's kind of badass, isn't it? I mean, that's pretty good stuff, isn't it? I don't know, like 1855, I thought you lived to be like 45 or something. And yeah, now comes Wilhelm Stein. It's the first official one. Oh, he died? I didn't see him. How old? He was 69? Oh, you guys are trolling. Okay, you're trolling. Okay. Trolling, yeah. But he probably did die, yeah. Look at this list. There's only like one American either. Kind of crazy. Crazy. Okay, and here come the Germans. Look at this. Oh, nice. Wait, so what is it? Does anybody here like do stats? Because like when you see Lasker, you see this peak up here, like where like what, like 1897 or something, and then it just everyone starts trending down. Is that like everyone's playing worse, or what's going on? But the World War didn't start until 1914, right? So you're not there yet. It's only 1905. Thinking of Quindam for the prime. Thinking of Nemo for the prime. Thank you, Discord Future, for the Prime. Here comes the Cuban. Oh, did the music change? The music just changed, didn't it? With like World War One, the music just completely changed there. It went from upbeat to really dramatic. That's actually really that's really funny that they timed the music with this. And now you hear the imperialist Russian music because Alekhine became the best player. Yeah, this Imperial Russian music is really funny. I don't know why I'm having trouble not laughing. Cause it's just really funny. Yeah, I know who these guys are, obviously, but this is like such Imperialist Russian music. It's just very. Okay, so post World War II, you see this guy's still the best bot, Vinnick. Look at this list. Oh my gosh, it's like all these like Russians and like I mean Karas is Estonia and Gligorich is I think maybe Yugoslavia at the time, not sure what it was called, but it's kind of crazy looking at this list. Like look at this whole list. And yes, by the way, Mikhail Tal was the world chess champion, one of the greatest tactical players ever in the game of chess, from Latvia. The magician from Riga, as he was called. Actually, fun fact, chat. So when I was in Riga, I think I was in Riga. Maybe it was June of 2019. I actually went by the house where he lived. There's a plaque, and there's a plaque stating that that's the house where he lived. So I did go by and see the house where he lived in Riga. Here comes Bobby. Did I meet any of these people IRL? No, I did not meet any of these guys yet. I'll tell you. Actually, I have met Spassky, by the way. I have met Spassky. I saw Korchnoi at tournaments, but I never spoke to Korchnoi. Those are the only guys on the list of people who I actually I've met Spassky, and I've played in tournaments where Korchnoi was playing. I think I spoke to him actually in London on one occasion, very briefly. He was already quite old, obviously, but I spoke to him briefly. So yeah, these are the only two guys here that I actually that I ever like have met in person. Whoops. Let's keep going. Hikaru is so old. Yeah, I'm so old, Chad. I know. I have of course met Karpov, and I actually did play Anatoly Karpov in a real over the board game. So Bobby vanished from the list here because he stopped playing chess. Oh look, Gary shows up on the list now. Of course, I know Gary quite well. Did I win or lose? Record? I only played Anatoly Karpov one time in an actual ranked classical slow chess game. I beat him, but very strong chess player. He was already, he was just playing more for fun. I will say, when you look at this list though of the people who played, you'll see that in the olden times, a lot of these guys, they just kept playing. Like regardless of how old they were, they just kept playing because they loved the game. And one thing I would say is Karpov as well. Like he still plays chess occasionally for fun. He just, he enjoys playing the game. Whereas say someone like Garry Kasparov specifically does not play for quote unquote fun. But here comes Gary. Yeah, here comes Gary. Yeah, now already you look at this list of the players. Actually, on this list, how many of these people have I actually played? So I've obviously played Gary. I've played Anatoly. I've played Ivanchuk. I've played Gelfand. I never played Salov. I saw him at a tournament in New York in '95. I've played Jan Timman. I have spoken to Gurevich. I don't think I ever played him. I played against Leonid Udasin. I played against Alexander Belyavsky. I played against Jan Elvis. So most of these guys on this list I've already played against. What year is this? Is 1990. So, wow. So, if you look at the top 10 players from 1990 on this list, I played against 8 of the 10 people who were in the top 10 in the world in 1990. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm old. I know. I'm so old. I'm so old. No, this list started in the 18, in like the 1850s. In the 1920s, I think they might. I think this is just based on stats on the rank. There's some stat formula that they came up with for the rankings. I don't think there was an official list. Thank you to Perfectly Nas for the prime. Thank you to Colonel So for the prime. Thank you to 17-year-old Car for the prime. Thank you to Wild Cucumber for the prime. So yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Where is XQC in this?
Oh, he'll be on this list. He'll be on this list by 2023. Okay, so let's see. This is 95, and in 1995, actually, yeah, like literally only this one guy, Valery Salov, on the top 10. He's the only guy that I haven't played against. Everybody else on this list by 95, I've played against. I played against Kamsky, played against Kramnik, Ivanchuk, Anand, Karpov, Kasparov, Galfan, Dreev, Shirov. So except for this one guy already, so pretty much everybody here. Actually, let me see. This is what, 97? Yeah, and so by 97, by 97, the list of all these people. How many have I beaten? So I've beaten Gada Kamsky, I've beaten Alexei Shirov, I've beaten Boris Galfand, I beat Evgeny Barev in a match. I've beaten Topalov, I've beaten Karpov, I've beaten Ivanchuk, I've beaten Kramnik, I've beaten Anand, and Gary I never played a classical chess game against. So I mean that's just separate. But yeah, 9 of the 10 people I have played against and I've scored victories against. So yeah, but that's not a flex. It's just, I mean, I've played many of these guys many times, and also I didn't play them in 97 when they were necessarily at their peak. I played them, of course, much later. Because in 1997, I was 10 years old. Like, I was not that good at chess in 97. I was only 2,200. Wait, where's Judith? So actually, this is very quickly, I will point out one thing in 2005, because I'm looking at this very closely now, is that one thing that's worth noting is you'll see in the 8th place is Judith Polgar. She was the number 8th ranked player in the world, the only female player ever to be in the top 10 at chess. So I have to definitely mention that.
$3. Name drop much Kappa.
No, I'm not name dropping. I mean, it's just I've played these guys. That's all. But yeah, Judah Polgar, definitely. The only female player ever to be ranked in the top 10 at chess. And this was in 2005. And she was number 8 in the entire world. And if you do a comparison, like the top female player right now, I think is maybe Hu Yifan. She's probably around number 45 to number 50. I have played Judith over the board, yes. I have a very good score against Judith. But definitely one of the biggest ambassadors for the game. So yeah, I just have to point that out here. So let's keep going. Oh, I'm going to appear on this list at some point too, right? Wait, when do I appear? Ah, there I am. I appear right there in 2011. Okay, let me go back. Where do I first appear? Let's see. There we go. Okay, it's yeah, there we go. So I appear on this list at when's this? Yeah, January 2011. You see, I appear here. I'm number 10 on this list. So I actually made the list.
Old man straw tipped $5. Only 2,200 rating at 10 years old. Im trash kappa.
Wait, what? I hit number 2. Why doesn't it show me number 2? Wait, one second. Let me do this like slowly. Yeah, okay. It shows me at number 4. Yeah. No, I hit number 2 in October, I think, of 2015, maybe. I think 2015 I did. But anyway, as you see, like at the end, I guess it's only through 2016, or does it keep going? No, that's where it stops, right? So it stops here. So this is March 2016. So Kramnik was 2nd, Geary was 3rd, I was 4th, Fabiano was 5th. Most of these names, of course, are still pretty close. It showed it just went back fast. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, this is a good one. Only fourth. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so that's the list of like the top chess players over time. You see the rankings actually. Let me go back a little bit. See, so Gary Kasparov, where was the first guy to break 2,800 by the stats? I think it was Kasparov, right? Somewhere back here. Wait, no, who's this dude? Okay, so Karpov basically. Wait, who's the green dude? The green dude is who's this green dude that goes really high? This is Anatoly Karpov or not? Oh no, the green dude is Bobby. Sorry, the green dude is Bobby Fischer. I'm stupid. Sorry. J4MS, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you to buy one product for the Prime. Yeah, so this is Bobby Fischer. So tails off. So he was the first guy that looks like crosses 2,800 ranking. But the reason I'm going back in the video is just because I'm trying to compare it to the computer one, since I watched the computer one to see. It's like he breaks his 2,800, and then both Karpov and Korchnoi are kind of over it. But if I go back here. This orange, who's the orange? I can't even tell who the orange guy is. Mikhail Botvinnik, it looks like. So maybe it's like by the rankings, everybody by the rankings kind of was over 2,800 until what point? So yeah, so okay, Botvinnik we know is the orange line. If we go back, who's the red line? Aliekin is the red line. Okay, so maybe like 1930 is where you can compare it, I guess. When you look at it, if you compare the stats, but it feels like the general change is not super. Morphe for his time was Morphe. Let me go back, because I didn't look closely because I was just trying to watch the whole thing. Let me go ahead. Morphe, 20. No, but if you look at this, they say 2780 for the time period. So it looks. I don't think he crossed. Did he? Let me keep going. Goes up. Let me see. Does he go over it? No, 2796. You saw it there for half a second. 2796. So by the rankings, he was just under that for the time. But very, very close. So like, yeah. But considering the time though, look at the gap. So he's up here. Next guy is like more than this guy. The green line is. I don't even know who the green line is, but it's very short. Like it's very far. Like that's how you grade the world champions, by the curve of how far ahead.
$3. I am super curious about Judith. Is she sweet or just a no-nonsense pro?
I mean, everybody. I mean, we're all very cordial with each other. She's a very nice. She's very nice. She's a very nice person, and I always have had great interactions with her. So yeah, I know you're looking for something else, but yeah, she's a great ambassador for the game. She's doing so much stuff for chess now, and like I've said, like just one of the best chess players in the world. All right, yeah, okay, chat, laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up, just laugh it up, dude. Come on, let's be serious here. But yeah, so I guess the rankings, you don't really see a huge differential. Like it's like you see here, there's a big gap. There's not. It's always pretty tight. The gap is like within like 50 ranking points. Like even here, look at this gap here. It's like so tight, and then it's only with Bobby Fischer that you see the big gap, and then of course Gary Kasparov with the big gap as well. So it's like, yeah, it's just an interesting one. Asking Twitch to be serious, yeah, it's but yeah, Fischer just like amazing, and then of course Kasparov. Carlsen of course is quite a bit better, but again, you see the gap, the differential is. He's better, but it's still a pretty tight range. You're talking give or take plus minus 50 points roughly.